You know, crazy thing in this market, what I'm finding now, when we had customers come to us, say, 2.5 years ago and say, I need a house I qualify for $200,000, I'd say, there are no houses. We have no houses for you. And we were turning people away. This week, I sold a house for $25,000. I sold another one for $49,000. And we have 5 or 6 houses for under $100,000 for sale. So if somebody's a renter, maybe paying rent $700, $800, $900, $1,000 a month, they should be buying now.
Truly is the market for that. It used to be that more brokers and they would always say, come to us, it's more effective or cheaper for you to buy than to rent. It wasn't true back then. Now, it really is true with the market being what it is. So to take the time to look, you definitely put yourself in a better position by owning something, yourself, owning your own house versus paying someone else's mortgage.
If you're just tuning in, we put it up on the screen. We're talking to Daryl Rowe here on the Real Estate Show. With Rockefeller Funding, he helps people get funded and helps people get loans. I don't think he does anything magic. If you have a job and you can qualify, he can help you get a loan. And he was telling us in the last segment that the way to go right now is FHA loans. And you'd be surprised. You can get maybe a gift of funds from your family. You could do a gift letter. There's things that you can do that are legal. And right now the government wants you to get a loan, I would imagine.
Oh, absolutely. One of the things that slowed the market is the fact that there is no secondary market to buy regular conforming loans. The government is still trying to make it available so any American can go out and buy a house. So the way that they do that is to help a person by controlling the credit score first. So if you have a low credit score, which, hey, we all have had those issues before. If you have a lower credit score, the government allows you to still use the FHA program. So it's worth your while to take a look. The other thing, you mentioned it, gift letters. This is an amazing thing. Right now in the market, everyone wants you to put money down, 10, 15%. Well, not a lot of people have that kind of money, cash, to put down on a house. FHA will allow you to do 3.5% down on a house, which is not a lot when you look at a house that's $200,000 or $100,000, right? So when you take that in, say you don't have that cash, say it's not on hand for you, but you have your Aunt Sally or somebody who's willing to gift that money to you. They gift that to you, you come in with a letter that can show that Aunt Sally has it in the bank. We can actually make that work for you. So.
Very good. So there are ways. Now, what we're finding is houses that were for sale 2 years ago for $400,000, we're seeing them for $200,000 now. And if they're $800,000, we're seeing them for $400,000. So, some people who have owned their home for years, and let's say it was worth $800,000, they want to switch to a new home. They're saying, well, we don't want to sell our house for half of what we thought it was worth. I'm telling people now, yes, sell it now, because now you can buy a new home. That one's going to be cheaper too, and you're going to reduce your whole property tax rate.
That is absolutely true. A lot of people have a tough time letting go of that house when they think they're really going to take it back. And you got to think up the road. You're going to buy at a much cheaper price than what you would have for a lot more house. So as the market turns, you're just putting yourself in a great position. Now, there are a few things to know about doing that process. One of them is you have to literally sell the first house before you can qualify for the second. So there are some little roadblocks that they now have in place now for that. But I can walk you through those and help you out when you run into a situation like that. So.
Well, I just think we have to let Daryl go, and we have to get back to looking at more houses, because the Real Estate Show, we're about houses. But if you're even thinking, if you even wish you could buy a house, call Daryl Rowe. Put his phone number back up there, and call up Daryl, see if you qualify. You may be surprised. If you're renting now, if you're paying, you have some way to establish that you can actually make payments, you have a job, call Daryl Rowe, just see if you qualify. How much does it cost to see if you qualify? It's free. It's free to qualify. Call Daryl Rowe. Thank you for being on the Real Estate Show.
Thank you for allowing me to have some time here on your show today.
We'll be back. We're going to look at more houses, and we'll be right back.